Okay, this is a video about launching Windows PE as a recovery tool, and it is Activity 2.3 for Windows Server 2008. And I have Windows Server in VMware. Um, so I've kind of been playing with some things and trying to get this done, and I've been having some issues. So I'm just going to kind of walk you through what I've done. What I'm supposed to be doing is I'm supposed to start Windows PE and allow it to access the server's file system. So I've inserted my Windows Server 2008 media into my optical drive, and then you're supposed to restart your machine, and when prompted, press a key to boot from the CD or DVD drive. So it's in there, and I can go to restart. And well, just okay, do this. And I never get the prompt to boot from the CD or DVD. And if I was quick enough, I could probably read that first screen and maybe it would probably tell me. We might have to try that again. So the video is going to kind of be of what I've tried to troubleshoot this problem to see if I can get my VMware to boot from the CD, because I have definitely tried several different things. I've Googled this. I've watched YouTube video on how to do it, and um, still haven't had any success. I've looked in VMware and changed some settings. I do have one setting I'm going to try that I haven't tried yet, but I'll kind of walk you through what I've done. If you go up here to VMware and go to removable devices, and you hit the settings on your CD DVD, so it says use physical drive. It's connected power on. There's not much you can change here. Everything's grayed out. You can't change anything on that. The only other thing I can do is do auto detect. Now, and that's what it was, but when I watched the YouTube video about how to do this, they had changed that to the drive letter. So either way, it didn't work. I have not tried clicking add because I just assumed it was added on there. Maybe this is what I need to do. Add this. Next. Yes, next. Finish. So that pretty much just did the same thing. So let's say OK, and let's do the power off again and see if we can, or the restart, and see if we can get it to, maybe that was the magic trick right there. We shall soon find out. And we need to see if we can read what it says when it says VMware. There's some stuff. I know one is F2, and that's a boot option, but F2 also don't get you there, or I wasn't allowed yesterday when I was trying this. So I'm sure I missed that. So I never did get the boot option, so that didn't change anything there. Okay, so let's go back here to the removable devices. See, it just, yeah, I already had it in there. And I'm gonna disconnect this network adapter and see if maybe that don't do it. We're just gonna try some different things here. We're gonna do another restart and say OK. That VMware screen comes up so fast that it's hard to read what it says underneath it. I did not get the screen saying boot from CD by doing that. Okay, so we need to go back up here and we need to put that back in there. Connect that back up because that did not work. So I was going to do this power onto BIOS and tell it in the BIOS to boot. But that's grayed out. You cannot do that. If I go to settings, that pulls me here, which is kind of the same thing. I can actually get rid of this one and keep this one. Let's remove that one. Okay, so we still have that one. So, let's restart it, and I'm going to press F2 when we restart this time. Oh, I was too darn late doing that. So if I can't boot from the CD, I pretty much cannot finish this activity. And you're supposed to boot from the CD. Instead of choosing install, click repair your computer. And then in the recovery option window, you click next, and the window opens up listing a number of recovery tools. And included is the Windows Complete PC Restore, Windows Memory Diagnostic Tool, and the command prompt. In the command prompt, you type C at the command prompt and then press enter. This changes the command prompt so it accesses your C drive. Type dir, which is directory, and then press enter to list the contents of the root directory of your C drive as shown. Type exit and press enter to close the command prompt. Okay, so let's try this. Oh man. If we press F2 and do it on time, we can boot, I believe, to... Oh, look at that. I never got that before. Okay, so we want to boot from may move removable device between hard drive and disks. So we need to press the N key. That don't work. Control Enter. New. Expands all. Plus moves it up. That's the one I want it to boot from. Well, I don't know how to get this in. In will not let me do it. See that maybe it'll boot from that now. So let's do F10. Say yes. And let's see what we get. Maybe this is the magic day. Look at that. Sweet. So it was pressing the F2, which I did yesterday, and it didn't take me that screen. That's really interesting. So now, when it comes up, okay. We want to say next to this screen, and then we want to click repair your computer down here in the lower left corner. And here we want to say next. In the System Recovery Options window, click Next. Okay, it says a window opens listing a number of recovery tools including Windows Computer PC Restore, Windows Memory Diagnostic Tool, and the command prompt. We want to choose the command prompt. Here we want to type C and press Enter. Okay, this changes the command prompt so it accesses your C drive. Then we type dir and press Enter. Alrighty, to list the contents of the root directory of your C drive as shown. Okay, type exit, press Enter to close the command prompt window, then click Restart the button to reboot your computer. Wow, what the heck? Why was that so hard? Yeah. And of course I still have the DVD in, so it should start my server back up. So woohoo, that worked, it worked, it worked. I'm so excited. There we go. We're starting it back up. So that concludes this video on launching Windows PE as a recovery tool. So thank you for watching and have a great day. Goodbye.